Hello and welcome to another quick look. This time I'm taking a look at Endless Space with Disharmony DLC, which is highly recommended when you play the game. So, Endless Space is a Space 4X by Amplitude Studios, who are making all the games in the Amplitude universe. They have another game called Endless Legend, which is a fantasy 4X game in the same universe, and they also have Dungeons of the Endless, which is a roguelike tower defense action hybrid kind of game. But anyways, this one, let's go and start a new game. So in the Endless Space, you have the option of these races, 12 races, and you can go random faction, and you can also make your own factions. So you have a couple of these human factions, like the United Empire, Pilgrims, Walters, and a multitude of alien races, and they have different bonuses on each race. Let me actually show you the customization, because that's the easiest way to show you all these different abilities. So in here you can choose your appearance, which is based on one of the existing factions, like for example Sophons. And each race has an affinity which affects things while you play, and you have to base your custom race as one of the older existing races. For example, United Empire affinity gives you a bonus industry based on tax rate. Sophons get a bonus science based on the tax rate. Amoebas start with whole map, known systems, warps, wormholes, and the home world are revealed, which is quite nice. Even OP. And then you have these options. So let me actually clear out these. Sorry. So here's your selected trades. You have 65 points, and the green is the cost, and minus actually gives you points. So if I take Hell Chords, I would actually gain points. And you use these to balance your race to fit within the point limit, and you can also do your own description here. And there's things like this one, Anomaly, affects your home planet. You can have different science bonuses, fleet bonuses, diplomacy bonuses, and all kinds of different bonuses. You can really tailor the faction to your liking. But anyways, let's not do that. And I'm gonna start with a basic existing faction. And I'm gonna go with Amoebas, just for this video's purposes, because Amoebas have the affinity to see the whole map at the start, which allows me to, of course, demonstrate it easier for you guys. And they're also really good diplomats, and their way of winning the game is pretty much amassing money if the economic victory is enabled. But anyways, let's pick that. And you can choose shape of the galaxy, which is spiral, disc, and all these different things. Basically, if you go spiral for 8 players. So let's go with that. I'm gonna go with 8 players there. I'm gonna go random factions. Let's go medium size, and you can choose age as well. So it affects what kind of planets there are. Are they old stars, young stars, and all that. Game speed, difficulty. There's a lot of options of that. So if you're new to the 4X series, you can go with easy, very easy. And if you want some challenge, you can go endless. And also game speed, you can play quickly or take a really long time get through one game. You can also change a lot of things here, so you can have wondrous, unique planets, and all kinds of... There's a lot of customization to play the game, just as you wish. All the victories, I kinda like to keep diplomatic and economic victory on, off, and just go for these supremacy, wonder, scientific victories. Basically, I wanna fight the other alien races. But anyways, let's go with those things and let's start the game. And if you have played any of the other 4X games, Space 4X games, I'm just gonna skip this cutscene because you don't need that, and tutorial as well. Other similar games in this genre, like Master of Orion, and Galactic Civilization 2, and all the other ones. This fits really well into the group with them, and it actually is, in a way, one of the best in my opinion, except for the combat, but I'll explain about the combat later on. So, we started out down here in our amoeba side of the galaxy. And I see the whole galaxy because I'm an amoeba. And I see where the other races are starting out as well. So there's one in there, and these guys around here. And you can see the spiral galaxies. So this is how the galaxy is connected to each other. So these systems have these like lanes going to each other. And you can see this is my side of the galaxy. And you can see that these planets are here kind of connected to each other. And up here is a wormhole. And wormhole technology is basically a thing to slow down the game. You need to research so that you can do these jumps. And you can see that they're pretty much blocking each spiral of the galaxy in this map mode. So that means everyone is kind of isolated at the start, so you don't get bomb rushed by another player, which is quite a nice mechanic in that way. So let's see, we have the hero available. So in this game you have heroes which you can put into your fleets or in your planet. I'll show that in a second. And there are some chronicles and some stuff. So let's get here first. So here's our empire management thing, and that's a tutorial for it. Go away. And here you can see all your planets, your tax rate, your approval, resources, how much research you are doing, how much dust. Dust is basically money in the game, or in the Endless universe. Endless universe usually has 4 different resources you collect. So food, industry, science, and dust. So fits. And a couple of other Endless games add 1 or 2 more things in there. But anyways, this is the planet we have, Kugra, population 3 out of 8. We are pretty content in there. We are not doing anything except birthing some more people in 3 turns. We don't have a hero here yet, and we are not producing anything. And there's nothing in the hangar. But anyways. And same view can be gotten here. Let's run the tutorial. I should actually disable them totally. So this is the system view for our system. So here's our colonized large ocean. We have rich soil in there. And there are some other planets in the system as well, which we can colonize. So in this one, you don't have to send a colonize ship to just colonize one at a time. You colonize one of the planet, and then you spread from there to the other planets. Let's see what we can do here. And I'm gonna disable the tutorial. So this is our planet view. The planets are really pretty in this game. They are really nicely done and look really cool. So our options for exploitations in here. So we can exploit the food here, our alien crafting, which gives us +2 food per population on ocean. This one is industrial exploitation, basically. You get more production, you can do dust, basically money, and you can do science. And you can switch this around, but usually you want planets that are focused on something like, this is a population planet, this is a science planet, this is a industry planet, based on the planet type. This one does a lot of food, so I might actually go it's also a really large planet, so getting a lot of food to get population going and expanding colony ships from here, which takes population from this planet to other planets, might be a good idea. So I'm gonna start making that one. It takes 5 turns. I can buy it with dust if I had enough, which I don't. But let's get back. So that's that. Planets can also have moons, which you can explore. You need the technology for to do that, and they are usually empty, the moons, but they may have something nice. So there's a part of exploration in that as well. Also, planets can have different materials. Like this one has a luxury resource, these meta endogens, which gives a +30 happiness on the planet or approval, which is very massive bonus. Approval helps a lot when you have high approval, and you cannot really expand your empire unless your approval is really high as well. It also gives a lot of money in this planet, so this one will probably be a dust planet for us. And each of this luxury resource we have gives a +4% ship defense bonus as well. And if you have monopoly on it, which means you have just a 4 or more of that, it's another +40 ship defense. So that is a extremely nice resource. And luxury resources are something you really want to get. On the long run, you want planets that have those. They also may have strategic resources, which will be used to build ships and different higher level upgrades. For example, high level missiles for the ships require different materials, and all kinds of armor platings and all those require different things. We have no trade going at the moment. Well, surprisingly, we have nothing to trade with. And here's the other production. We have nothing else to do. We could focus on making science or making money once this is done, but for now it's fine. So that's done. So let's take a look at the science tree, which is extremely confusing at first. It kind of reminds of the Civilization Beyond Earth technology web, if you have played Beyond Earth before. So basically, this one, like the Beyond Earth as well, is kind of this web instead of a linear technology tree, and it's split into 4 categories. Up here on the north is basically all the combat technology. On the west, or the left, there is diplomacy and trading. On the right side, there is applied sciences, those are more sciencey things, and also a lot of the materials that you can, like strategic materials, and those unlock from this side. And down here is exploration and expansion, which helps you to colonize different types of planets, to get terraforming. It also has bigger ship types for you as well. For example, here's efficient shielding, which would unlock ship class Adenon for this one. For this race, each race has their own specific ships, but they are basically same class sizes, but different names and different looks. And for example, here we would have colonize arid planet, colonize tundra planet. So you cannot actually colonize them until you have actually unlocked this, or your race allows you to colonize them early on. Down here you have a moon survey and anomaly reduction option. So you have a lot of ways to improve and change your planet down here. There's a star system improvements, which is a building actually, and you can also change the planet types from different to another. And your end goal is pretty much to make this where is it actually? Well, anyways, making like a tropical Earth-like paradise planet instead of these lava planets and arid planets and whatever you have. It's actually there. So Terran transformation, this is the one you're looking to get. And actually there you can see that it requires quadrinics, which is one of the strategic resources. So getting a really nice planet requires materials. Same here, ocean transformation and jungle transformation, all kinds of transformations. At the end of all of these trees is one of the ways to win the game as well. So down here is invulnerable empire, which is one of the victory conditions, and it requires a lot of materials, as you can see, and also takes several turns to research. And you need to build 5 copies of this improvement to win the game. Let's take a look at the science tree here. Sorry, well, the science side of the tree. And here you can see that these are on the unlocks for the different materials. You cannot see them on the map before you actually do this, so you need to find them. And in the end here is a Shrine of the Endless, which gives you a scientific victory, basically. And on this side was the diplomatic and trading. So here's a lot of planet improvements, food, money, happiness, which is a very limiting factor. Also, all the xenolinguistics things to go do ceasefire, offer peace are in here. Also, fleet size upgrades are here. For example, this coordinated fleet. So +3 command points cap on the Empire. I'll explain the fleets and that mechanic in a moment. And there's all kinds of upgrades on this side. And there's infinite rent, of course, as well. And on the north side of the science tree here, we have all the weapon unlocks. Here's lasers, here's reflective isotopes. There's a bit more fleet command here as well, and all kinds of fighters, bombers, and all the weapon upgrades you ever want to get, and wired galaxy as well. And it actually helps you to get scientific victory. Basically, this one does not have, and this one doesn't have their own specific research for winning the game, but basically your conquest victory is up here and your diplomatic or economic victories in this side. But anyways, that's research. We're gonna go and research. Let's start with that. You can also queue up things, so you can just queue things which you wanna research. I don't want to actually queue it like that. I'm gonna go like, say that. That's 9 turns of something for us to do. So that's our research done. Let's take a look at our fleets. So here I have a propagator, which is a colony ship. So we could actually populate a planet on this with that. I'm gonna leave it there for a moment, and I'm gonna get our explorer scout. Actually, because I'm a amoeba, I know where everything is. Still, you want to send your ships there, because there might be pirates or something that may blow up your colony ship. There's always an event when you explore a planet for the system for the first time, for the first player who goes there. So you wanna explore this as quickly as possible. This one actually looks pretty decent. There is a huge radioactive planet with metallic ground and virtual artifacts in there. Another luxury resource. But there is this barren planet here with husk of knowledge, which is a wonder. And to unlock this full potential of this endless wonder, a restoration is needed. Plus 25 happiness on the planet. That is amazing. But it's actually behind my area here, because this one blocks any movement pretty much, so they cannot actually go in there. So we are not gonna colonize that yet. How about this system here? Has a lot of planets. Does it have anything nice? Arctic, Tundra, Endless Trouble. Oof, that's a scanner range and influencer area. There's ionic crystals in there, quite nice. Dust load, plus 3 dust per population in the planet. Not the hottest area to settle as well. Another tundra, but this one. Tiny tundra. Tiny jungle. Jungles are nice, and small terrain. This might be a good location to go to first. There's mutated flora here. Also, it prevents enemies from coming from this side. Let's see, that's the one we took a look at it already. There's another radioactive planet and some other planet. Ancient ruins there as well. And strange fossils. Not the most interesting ones. Let me take a look at what the other people have here. Here's another endless wonder on this side of the map. Let's see what other planets we have here. Electra. Does anyone else have a wonder? There's a wonder here as well. Tunnelet Slipgate. And there's a dust nebula. That's a lot of money on the dust nebula there. Oh, there's something in here as well. Sensor platform. There is also a unique planet, platforms of ease, called Auriga, where Endless Legend and Endless Dungeons of the Endless happen. So it's actually a planet on this game, where the other games happen. But it's somewhere where I can see actually. I think it might be there. No, that's a fulcrum siphon. Not sure where the Auriga is on this one. But anyways, let's send my fleet. So you go this way, and it moves, and it takes some time for it to go there, because well, the distance. Upgraded engines make it quicker, so you can go quicker. Let's take a look at the fleet here. So our ship designs are here, and you can add and change the ships as you wish. So let's add another ship design here. So this is our base ship here. So we have 2 different ship designs here. I actually like the amoeba ship look quite a lot. Let's see, this is a colonization ship, and this is a just a normal ship. And you can add defensive modules here. You can do long range, medium range, melee range. Weapons, you can do support modules here, and you do special modules, and just add these into the ship once you have those unlocked. I might wanna. Do I want? No, we don't want that. Let's just put some more weapons on this. There's the tonnage you can do, and this is actually the defensive against that. So I'm gonna drop a couple of those and put a couple more of those. So I don't have really too many options here at the moment, because well, it's a first ship here. And then you just give it a name first, dinghy, and it's a Meteon class. You can see the production cost here. Sometimes you may wanna fiddle around with the cost so that you can produce it just a tad quicker. But anyways, let's change that. And now we can actually start producing our first dinghies. Let's go see this one. This is the academy for your heroes. Here's our current available heroes. Let's see. So we have a White Hawk, who is level 1. He's a commander and pilot hero class. We have a administrator and adventurer, which is basically spies, and pilot administrator. I might want to recruit the builder guy because of his bonuses. Although I don't have money yet, so we'll wait on that. But let me see. So you can check out the description and you can see what the effects of the hero is. So he would give some fleet bonuses, 16% food and industry on the system. So that's why I want this guy, basically. And you can level up these guys and you can unlock different ability choices as they level up, which is quite nice. But for now, let's end our first turn and see what happens. So, as a 4X game, it is quite slow paced as usual and takes a while to do things. Let's execute our moves. So this guy moves into the system there, and we have exploration event there. A new exploration ship is created on Loras. So we found a ship in there, quite nice. Let's see, what do we get? So we have 2 fleets in there now. So another explorer, let's send it that way, and this explorer goes this way. That was quite nice. Let's see what the other ship found. Exploration event, also on plus 10% experience on each battle on hero, and those other ones, quite nice bonus. 50 turns, not too shabby at the start. Let's go down there, which means actually I can move this ship forward here and just pass turns. A lot of the early game is just pick a science, pass turns, build things, expand, pass turns, and just see how things are going. Let's complete that move, see what's in here. Discovery. Another bonus experience for my heroes, thank you. That's nice. So, I cannot go here because I don't have the technology to go through that yet. So I'm gonna go and send my ship in there. And our colony ship is moving to colonize this area here. This area around your planets is your influence area, which actually just grew a bit. And the influence area is basically where your empire is. And you can block other empires from booming inside your empire area. So, for example, plopping a planet down in here makes it so that they cannot actually move through here anymore. So this is a really good way to block the movement in there. And eventually your area will grow pretty large and it will clash with the other influence areas and you will fight for the control of that area. Let's see, what we did get. So we got another exploration event. So we got dust and science. Nice. That's quite nice. And we found the Husk of Knowledge, which I knew was there. There's a bit of lore about that. And we definitely want to colonize that as soon as possible. And our science is done. So we've got the xenobiology done. No research next, because I screwed up the research. Let's go 1 turn for that. There. So that's done. Auriga has been found. Where is Auriga? Star around which legendary planet Auriga has been found. Was it me who found it or was it someone else? Oh, it is Auriga right here. I didn't actually notice this one before. So this is the unique legendary planet in the game. And I'm pretty lucky to have the Husk of Knowledge and Auriga right there for myself. So actually, it's a barren planet. I need a barren colonization, which is there. There's tundra, that's arid. Which one is this? Colonized desert. Desolate. Where's the barren? Barren is there. So I think we are gonna beeline towards that to get luxury resource exploitation and the Auriga for us. It's good to know that the Auriga is on my side. Also, I found a hydromeal, dust water, blue cap mold, and red sang, which are resources as well. Let's progress. We can actually go and hire the hero now. I actually have a bit more than necessary. Another research done. So now we are definitely beelining down here. And this one actually gives us a titanium on the map. So we probably have titanium somewhere. Yeah, there is actually titanium right there. That allows us to get the stuff from there. Is our colony ship stuck? Yeah, it's still moving. Let's send this guy down here. And you go there. Another exploration event. +1 experience. Yay. Not the greatest. The exploration is much more interesting when you don't see the whole map as amoebas and you actually have to go around and see what's where. It's actually one of my favorite parts of the game, doing this exploration and finding out things. But anyways, let's do a colonization on this star system, sir. So we can colonize the small terrain or the small jungle. There's mercurite in here, which gives dust and science for us, and defense. And there's crystals here, which gives happiness, which I really want. So I'm gonna actually go here and colonize the jungle first. So there we go. So that's my colonized region here. And you completed your construction. So let's get you xenotourism or production. Let's get production for you. And let's take a look at this newly colonized region here. So I can do exploitation here, which is gonna be a food. Let's start here. They have no anomaly here, which is quite nice. They could have some really annoying bad anomaly, but you can also have these positive ones, like the muted flora here. It's actually really good. And this volcano is actually quite nice as well. This is a really good system here. So you work on that, then you can make some farms for yourself. And you guys are making the thing there as well. Good. It takes a moment to get the influence area around that, so you don't get it immediately. So that when you actually do a colonized planet, someone still has a chance to go in there. And actually the hyper the wormhole travel is actually on this way as well. So actually going this way is quite beneficial for me. There's movement in the Empire and colonize Arctics. Let's go with the colonization options. I may wanna expand quickly, so I'm just gonna chain this and beeline towards that immediately now. Move my ships again and research it done. So next up. So this is pretty much how you complete turns on this one. I would like to show you the combat if I can. Let me actually hire a hero quickly. Oh, this is a diplomacy. So in here you can do diplomacy with the other races. And you hire this guy. You're hired, and you can assign it to a fleet or assign it to a system. I'm gonna assign it into a planet or a system here into my own planet. There. So basically that's how you start the game, and you colonize more and more of the planets and the systems, and eventually you end up finding your neighbors and you have to do some battle with them or diplomacy, depending on how you want to win the game. You can just hole up in your region here, max science, max dust, and win victory by science or economy victory. You can take over the whole of the galaxy, just kill everyone there. The choice is yours. Let me see if I can load up a game from an earlier date. That's today. I may have not. I mean, maybe they don't have any. Let's save this quickly. Save that there, and without, and see if I actually have any save game to quickly show you a combat. I think I don't. Well, let's go back to the game then, and quickly play a few turns more. The combat in this game is a bit different than any other 4X, because it's divided into 3 categories. Say turns basically. It's a long range, medium range, and melee range, basically. And different weapons are effective on the different ranges. Like I showed you the different weapons when I was customizing the planet. I mean my ships. There was this option for a long normal range and melee range for the weapons, and for example missiles and something like that is very good and long range, but melee range not so effective. And on every phase you do a choice which one you want to do, basically there. And there's these cards that unlock through science. Let me actually show you the science quickly once the turn is over. So here, and if you can find one of those, they're actually strategies, and they're actually on this one, I think. Here's one. So for example, here is a not that. Yes, it is. Is it? Yes. No, these are actually upgrades. Where are those? It's been a while since I played. Where are they actually on this one? Where are they moved up here? Of course I cannot find them right now. That must be one of them. Yes. So this is a defense card, which counters offense card. So there is cards that counter the other player's cards. So if your opponent uses offense and you use defense, they lose the offense card, and you get efficiency on your shields, and you get minus efficiency on the deflectors. And there's all kinds of these cards here. Here's the offense, which counters tactics, not the defense. So this one gives you beam damage. So based on your layout of your ships and your composition of your fleet, you may want to use, for example, offense for beam weapons. And also this is a +10 accuracy on medium range weapons, so you want to use beam weapons on the medium range with this offense card in the combat. Let's see if I can actually get the science done to get the wormhole technology quickly, so we could actually do a single combat. So I could show you the fight. We are actually researching the wormhole right now. Good. So let me just pass turns as quickly as possible. I'll fly my explorers there, and then I'm gonna go pick a fight with someone. Unless pirates happen. So any of the uncolonized planets or systems, sorry, may generate pirates. Kind of like barbarians in Civilization game, or any of the other in any 4X games pretty much. And they'll randomly attack your fleets, and sometimes even attack your planets, and they can be actually really huge trouble if you don't prepare properly with them. Not so much on early game, but sometimes they really screw things over for you if you're unprepared. Oh, someone actually got to level up. So my hero is here, and he actually got to level up from doing that administrator stuff in the planet. Let me take a look at it here. Let's finish the turn first, I guess. So he can now unlock an ability because he leveled up, and he can unlock a director, which gives 3 labor. There's a negotiator for 3 wheat, 3 offense or 3 defense, and these different things affect different things. Labor gives food and industry. Wheat gives you dust and science. And offense and defense and melee, of course, is combat abilities. I'm gonna go for the labor, because this is a pretty amazing labor hero. So now he's 22% on both of those, and another upgrade as well. And these actually have a 3 for the skills or abilities as well, and different abilities are required for different other ones. So you might wanna take a look at that before going. I'm just gonna go all the way labor to get a lot of production and food on my main system. And let's go. So it's 3 more turns for the jump technology to get into wormholes. 1 more. Still haven't actually grown a influence area around this planet or a system. So, like I said, it takes a while. Also, once you have a colonized system and you have at least one planet in there for yourself. No one else can actually colonize there, so you have to take over the colony or the system fully. This planet actually has fully populated itself. I can colonize this one now, so I can just click here and colonize the planet. I don't need to build a colony ship or anything. It's actually only 3 turns to colonize there. What is this planet doing? Not much. Let's do tourism there. And next turn we have the jump technology. And I can go pick a fight. The combat has been a small complaint about the game, because a lot of people like a real-time combat in the 4X games, or turn-based combat like in Master of Orion. I actually prefer the Master of Orion turn-based combat in 4X games like this, especially when playing single player. But this is definitely a unique take on that. What do we have? Neighbor system of Beerius has been revealed. Well, good. And let's go in there. I need to wait for 1 turn. Wormholes always jump the whole distance in 1 turn, so they're really quick ways to travel across the galaxy. So let's see. Do we have any ships there? I think we do. So we found our first contact, and we immediately found some angry neighbors. So let's do a manual combat. So here you choose these actions to play. So long range, medium range, melee, and the opponents. You can see your own fleet here, your strength of the fleet, their fleet. They have a hero in the fleet actually, and a lot more power in there as well, and some defender ships. That's the United Empire fleet, and they have, this is the relative strength of your fleets. So this is my tiny bit there. I'm gonna lose this battle, but it's fine. So I'm gonna choose here an action. I can choose retreat. If I really want to get out of there, I can go defense, offense, engineering, to sabotage. Give a plus armor for my ships. You can shortcut their ships and to do some tactics as well. I'm gonna go with engineering, defense, and then retreat. I should actually just retreat, but I'm just gonna do this to show you the manual combat. And then you are pretty much off and send your ships to battle. So you don't actually affect the combat much yourself. You just choose these things and see how it goes. You can affect things a bit there. So here's my ships and their fleet jumping in. And in a moment they're gonna start their long range combat. There's the pretty planet as well on the background. So my engineering actually work on their sabotage, and they are shooting at my ships in this cinematic combat here. Let's see how it works. Well, we didn't really take any damage, it seems. Couple hits here and there with the pea shooters. And you can see the combat phases there. And now it's gonna start a medium range phase. My defense actually got screwed by their sabotage there, and I think they are starting to make some damage now because their weapons are definitely not long range. Yeah, my ships are melting here. Good thing we are trying to flee next turn. And this gets really cool when you have really massive ships and lot of ships and fighters and bombers and all kinds of stuff. So there goes my explorer blowing up, and the other one is gonna blow up as well. Well, that was not the most epic fight on our side, but it was a good example of a combat of this game. Preparation is pretty much everything in this game. You need to know what you have and what you are against when you do these battles, otherwise your fleet will just get wiped out like this. And there's my diplomatic contact. We found United Empires. And now we could actually do a diplomacy with them in here. So they kind of don't care about us at the moment. This is the diplomacy view here. So I'm in the middle seeing how this is connected. And you can click on the other ones and see how they are connected to the other people as well. And how their relations are going. We can go also discuss with them, give some deals. Well, we cannot do anything except declare war at the moment because we don't have xenolinguistics yet, so we don't know how to actually talk to the humans yet. But anyways, let's actually exit out of this. I'll show you one more thing about the game, which is actually a really cool thing about the game. So, mods. This game supports modding quite well, and there's a multitude of really good mods. Like this Galaxy of Endless Diversity, which I really like to use myself, which gives you a ton of new planets and events on the planets as well. So I highly recommend checking out the modding as well if you are interested in this game. And like I said in the beginning of the video, also get the disharmony, which does almost the same as the modding, the mod does, which is adds more variety of the planets, more technologies, adds bombers and fighters and all kinds of stuff. So I highly recommend getting the full package in one go when you play this game. But anyways, that's been Endless Legend. Thanks for watching again, and I'll see you guys on another quick look video.